Happy Mother's Day. Sorry if you hear my windshield wipers. It's a gloomy, rainy Mother's Day. And it's been so beautiful all week, and I'm like, out of all days to just be gloomy. And then of course I started my period last night. The timing and everything, I'm just like, ugh, I just want to race home, take my makeup off, and lay on the couch. And again, sorry if you guys can't even hear me, whatever. I'm just documenting this for myself, but I don't know. I've told you guys before, I'm not usually the type of girl that's super sensitive to like Mother's Day and pregnancy announcements and all the things, but it was like late last year where I started to like feel like a tinge of sensitivity towards it, and it's been fine. Like, okay, I just acknowledged it, felt it, moved on. And so with Mother's Day approaching and Mother's Day being today, like this whole week, I haven't really thought twice about it. Like, I've been excited, you know, for moms out there, and it hasn't really fazed me. Like, you know, it just kind of feels like another day. And we were supposed to have plans after church to meet one of my friend's babies, and I thought that was going to be like such a sweet, kind of weirdly therapeutic way to spend Mother's Day, and kind of distract myself, even though, like I said, I never really feel like I need those distractions on days like today, because I can handle it. Like, God's given me faith and hope, and like I can celebrate with other moms and like not let it faze me. So we had these plans, and it just worked out that they lined up on Mother's Day, but they canceled last minute, like rightfully so. They're in new baby land and they just became parents, so like I get it. But it wasn't until then, it wasn't until the plans were canceled that I feel like the sensitivity came on. I don't even know if that makes sense, but it's like maybe subconsciously, oh, now it's raining, so whatever, I'm gonna wrap this video up. I just wanted to record these quick thoughts. Maybe subconsciously I was like suppressing any feelings that would come up today, I don't know, but having the plans be canceled kind of like released this unexpected emotion, and I just instantly felt the urge to cry. And now it's raining and it's gloomy, and I'm like, oh, this is just not motivating weather. But I also feel like the emotions are coming from, again, just a place of like overwhelming gratitude, but then like overwhelming empathy. Like, I've definitely noticed throughout this whole journey that I'm just becoming more sensitive to other people's struggles. And so whenever someone shares their heart with me or something they're going through, like not even fertility related, I just feel that pain that I feel. You know, I feel that for them, and I'm just like, ugh, that sucks. Like, going through any sort of struggle or obstacle, or even just any sort of season of waiting and desperation and disappointment, like, it just sucks. So I feel like an extra weight for others, which is good in a sense, you know, because like I've always prayed for God to give me his heart and give me his eyes so I can like see sin and see the world for what it really is. But then also the overwhelming gratitude of just like the support that God has given me through his people, through my church during this time. And it still blows my mind. Like, and I don't think I'll ever get used to that. It's like, I would never even know the language of infertility or like have these interactions with some of these people if it wasn't for going through infertility. Like, and so today was definitely one of those days at church where people would come up to me and just whisper in my ear, like, you know, I'm praying for you today, a little extra. Or like, one woman so sweet came up to me and was just like, I hope this day is gentle on you, and that kind of stuck with me. another girl came up to me and she's like, I just feel it in my soul. Like, I am thanking God already for what he's doing and how he's going to provide for you. Like, I'm already celebrating that. And then she gave me this really sweet bracelet that is hers, as I guess just a reminder that she's praying. And then she also told me that she just felt the urge to start making a baby blanket for me a couple months ago. And that just instantly brought me to tears. And I'm like, I'm at church, I'm working, I have mascara on, I can't do this right now. So some of the emotions are coming from that as well. And I'm just still like, it stops me in my tracks. I'm like, I just never thought I would be this person. Like, I never thought I would know this struggle. I never thought I would be one of those women that are dealing with infertility. And not that anyone plans to be that girl. So it's just wild to me that even through the midst of this and all the confusion and waiting and heartbreak, it's like God is still surrounding me with his angels, with his people, with all this support that makes this season actually somewhat enjoyable. At some point, people gotta be tired. People gotta be tired of praying. If I'm tired of praying and waiting, like, surely my friends and family are too. But it's like, now so many people are hopefully going to be able to see God's hand in it, versus if I would have just kept this between Alex and I, or just, a tight-knit circle, or just my family. Like, yeah, it still would have been a great big deal, but now there's just so many other people involved than I ever thought would be. And it's the best thing. It's the best thing. I never thought I would say that, but it's the best thing. So I know I sound like a broken record, but share your story, whatever it is, whatever you're going through, share your burdens, because you will just experience a fuller side of life, because you really see the goodness of God through his people, and their persistence, and their care, and their love, and their grace towards you, and their thoughtfulness. And it's just, it overwhelms me to where I'm like stuck. Like, I can't process it fast enough. I can't cry about it fast enough. Like, it makes me so, like, honored that God would create this body of believers for me. I'm so grateful that I have people to share it with, but then also, like, it still sucks. And I don't know. It's just a lot all at once. And, I don't have to be a mom to celebrate a day like today. And I don't have to be a mom to still have the characteristics of one and just be that motherly figure to so many of my friends and family members and kiddos that I'm around. So I pray that for anyone out there who's watching this and you're going through the same thing I'm going through, or you're feeling that pain of just wanting a child, or maybe you've lost a child, or you've lost yourself in the midst of your desire, like, God sees you and your identity is in him. It's not in the things you're praying for. It's not in your surroundings. It's not in what you want. You are a child of God because he says you are. Okay, I'm gonna go before I keep rambling.